Now, whether you are Team Jacob or Team Edward, there is no doubt that the second instalment of the Twilight Saga, New Moon, is taking the world and, well, here, let's be honest about it, the Xposé office by storm. Sean got the chance to meet up with Hollywood's hottest heartthrob, the 17-year-old Taylor Lautner.
There's only one way I know to see him.
So, you're an adrenaline junkie now?
Move over, Robert Pattinson. There's a new Twilight heartthrob on the block. Yes, Taylor Lautner is winning over teenage girls as a new and improved Jacob in Twilight New Moon. So how did 17-year-old Taylor get so buff so quickly?
Actually, the problem at the beginning was that's what I thought. I was like, okay, the more I'm in the gym, the more I'm working out, the quicker I'm gonna, build muscle. And I was doing the opposite of what I was trying to do. I was burning more calories than I was taking in, so I had to cut things back. So it ended up being about 4 to 5 days a week and just keeping it to like an hour and a half.
Okay, so what do you have to eat for a diet like that? Because I'm thinking of buffing up myself, and I'm sure you've been asked a lot, because you are looking pretty good in this movie, in fairness.
Thank you. You better be ready to eat a lot. The hardest, by far the hardest part for me was the eating. Okay. And it's not the funnest of things, but the most difficult part was the eating every 2 hours.
Every 2 hours?
Yeah, when you eat, you're not hungry in another 2 hours, but you're forced to.
And are you allowed to eat stuff you like? Like, you can eat McDonald's, or...?
Luckily, I am a big steak fan, so that was an advantage. No McDonald's.
And eating wasn't the only thing Taylor had to worry about. Up until filming, rumours suggested that the role of Jacob might be recast, leaving Taylor out in the cold.
Honestly, I stayed focused on what I could control because, if I let that outside stuff get to me, it would have totally distracted me and ruined it. So I stayed focused on what I could control, and it all worked out for the best.
Are you enjoying being a main character, if you want, now? In this film, you're the most important character in it. Like, you've got the red carpet tonight. Are you looking forward to kind of people screaming not just Robert Pattinson's name?
I don't know. It's really exciting that in New Moon, Jacob has his opportunity to develop his relationship with Bella, and it really, it sets up the entire series, which is this love triangle. Okay. So it's exciting.
Now, you've admitted you worked a lot on this body, but did you want to show it off as much as maybe director Chris made you? Because you have got your top off for a lot of this, for the whole movie.
Yeah, if the character requires it, then I'm willing to do it. So, if my next movie I have to lose 40 pounds and be shirtless because I love the character, then, I'm ready for it.
Okay, and have you started work on the next movie? I believe you filmed some of it already.
We finished the third one.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. We're cranking these things out.
Yeah. And what with the rest of the wolf pack you're in the film, did you kind of have to bond maybe after filming or before you started filming the movie? Did you all meet up and kind of get to know each other?
We did spend a little time together before filming, but they're not hard guys to bond with. They're very friendly, very outgoing, and they bring a lot of energy to the set.
Well, you can see that energy for yourself in only 2 days, as Twilight New Moon is in cinemas from this Friday, the 20th of November.